Hey everybody, Dr. Rich checking in, head of next week's show, September 11th, coming up with Dr. Christina Reel joining us back, talking about sports psychology amongst hockey players. And we're excited to have her, we're looking forward to it. But today I wanted to speak to you about um, getting wisdom and information from sources maybe you don't anticipate from, or in fact, from areas where in the past you may actually have been blocked or closed-minded to getting that information from. So even in the realms to the sports psychology field, we have more and more women stepping into the space. And for some people, there's still a gender divide, particular, hockey, some of the old guard in some of these more traditional sports may have a tougher time shifting over. Um, we know it also has existed in the past in the NFL, and when we met with Dr. Lisa Post, who's a sports psychology consultant to the San Francisco 49ers up at Stanford, she mentioned her own process and transition in terms of internalized maybe sexism or things like that, or initially just any sports psychologist, how they have to feel out the room, the team, their place. So it's really interesting to get this perspective from a sports psychologist that's a woman in a traditionally male-dominated sport. And it's interesting for me to have to overcome my own doubts or lack of knowledge from maybe growing up and seeing only men on the sidelines, or traditionally in the text we study. So this is a great opportunity to open our minds, to step into an arena like hockey, where it's usually, the bruisers had been valued, and to get the perspective of not only someone whose life and career was influenced by September 11th itself, but also by the field of hockey. And we now know there's many amazing female hockey players, as well as in all other sports, and we have coaches on the sidelines of the NFL. So it's time, if not already, to open our minds and to challenge ourselves to think about which source do we trust wisdom from, or are we truly open to the people who are delivering the message and doing the work, or are we closed? So I encourage you to bring your openness or your criticalness and to show up either way, and to allow it to be reflected, and either way, just to be open to debate, be open to looking at yourself and challenging previous stories going forward. Look forward to seeing you on Monday, and thanks for checking in.